so my project for the second commandment project is really going to focus, my audience is going to be first the primary audience of the Crosswalk team, campus organization. It's kind of a twofold project, so the campus organization of Crosswalk is going to start with the kickoff, and I'll further explain that later on. And then the other big thing is Evangel Social Work Club, and they're going to be the ones who really help out with the outreach, the long-lasting outreach. The location for my place is the Missouri Hotel, is for the second part, the main aspect of the project. But the kickoff, let's just first start off talking about the kickoff so we can understand this more. It's kind of a kickoff fall festival that we'll do in the fall, and it's for everyone, the C Street community, everyone that entails there. The location of that will be the Johnson Overpass Bridge on C Street. And there we will have face painting, music, like crosswalk bands, face painting, games at like three-legged races, cheap games like that. So that makes it really feasible for the fall festival. And then food, like snacks and stuff. And we have a $200 budget, so it shouldn't take more than that. And a social work club can really help out. They get donations, we can cook, that kind of stuff. And that would be at the bridge of the railroad tracks, and the audience for that specific location and that specific outreach would really be the two neighborhoods of Woodside Heights and Red Beach. And they're really going to just come in, and that's a C Street community. So that kind of introduces us into the place, because a lot of C Street is very skeptical to Evangel, and not just Evangel, but just religion in general, because they feel like they're just do-getters. They just want to go out there and do one-time good project and just like push religion on them, and that's not the point. And so once we have been introduced, we will go and Evangel Social Work Club, because they have training, because this is what they're going to hopefully pursue, something in this kind of field, can really help at the Missouri Hotel. And that's located on C Street. And with that, the purpose is that it creates a relational, long-lasting impact with the children of the Missouri Hotel. Statistics have shown that when there's homeless youth, that the biggest desire in their heart is just to create a relationship. When you have nothing, relationships are the one thing that don't cost, that you can have. Through that, there will be board games, catchphrase, apples to apples, free stuff that we can bring in. And we can really just make it once a week, just a daily thing where we go in once a week, and one time we can have a board game day, we can read to them, there's organizations for a book day, like the Learn to Care program that's volunteered and helped out many times at the Missouri Hotel to get out there, and then a day of theater where they can just act out their favorite shows, that kind of thing. And hopefully through just establishing a relationship, we can really become a witness there, that we can become a testimony. The time requirement for this, which is great, is it's really only, it's bi-weekly probably, an hour a week, bi-weekly. And what's awesome about that is, first of all, it's for social work club, and social work majors need so many hours per semester, so that just counts to your already requirements. It's not necessarily going out of your way. With this, a lot of people that I need to contact for the Missouri Hotel is Lyle Foster, the Learn to Care program, Ozark Literacy, and Public Library, who I've been in touch with, and they're more than welcome to help us out there. This project overall would benefit not just the kids in the Missouri Hotel, not just the C Street community, but the participants. The Missouri Hotel, first of all, they're gonna have those relationships that they long for. They're gonna have everything that they need. They're gonna feel like people actually care, that it's more than just, I'm filling a requirement. This is something that we really want to do, we want to be there for, and we want to take a genuine interest in their lives. For the social workers going in, first the benefit is, like I said, they get volunteer hours that are required. But then above that, they get to see if this is kind of necessarily the field they want to go into, because social work is a broad aspect, so they get to see that. And Scripture teaches us that iron sharpens iron, one man builds the other. So in this, we're not just building, but we are being built. And then the C Street community will overall be benefited by, we kind of come in and just create a presence there of a positive influence. Just a presence, not just in the Missouri Hotel, but the C Street community with the festival. And hopefully this project will be followed through and it'll be a success. Thanks.